I'm back, hooray! I have obviously been away from this channel for, that big dog's out again, for a few weeks now. You probably will have seen my holiday videos on my other channel. That lost me 30 subscribers at least. What is it with people? I mean, just hide the person. Because I'm posting holiday videos, people got really... Oh, I don't want to look at that. I'm sorry. So I probably will transfer them across to this channel at some stage because they are vlogs. But there was just so many people that had actually asked, so busy, had actually asked to see them on my main channel. So, oh yeah, fucking, oh, see when you're trying to get out of a place and somebody just comes and this guy that's about to turn, if he had have stopped, he could have let me out. The reason I'm having to go this direction is because the car needs petrol. Kelso, please. Why am I the only person that puts petrol in the car? Yeah, so I didn't do any vlogs. I've been back 2 or 3 weeks now, but I think it's 3 weeks, but I haven't vlogged because I've been editing the other vlogs, and I thought, well, I'm not doing anything. Well, not that I'm flipping doing anything now. Right? I'm just about to pull into the petrol station, get some petrol. Somebody's parked in that fucking space again, and I shall switch it back on when I get back in with a little petrol in the car, guys. Look there. Why do people have to park there? There's a ton of parking spaces at either side. Right, I shall return. So, back from holidays about 3 weeks. It's actually a nice day today, even though it has been raining most of it, but it's stopped now and it's just a nice temperature. What temperature is it? It doesn't say. Let's see, if I switch my engine on it might tell me. The only thing about holiday was it was so warm, and I knew it was going to be warm, but apparently the average temperature for Florida for August is about 28, but our average when we were there was 33. It was much warmer than usual, and it did say with the added humidity it felt 38 or 39. People I know that live in Florida and people that were visiting Florida that are from America and visit there quite regularly said it was much hotter than usual. So it was just difficult, and obviously then there was Hurricane Idalia while we were there on the day we flew home. So yeah, little stressful, but I thought when I was there, right, I'm done now. I'm done, like, just, I don't know, I thought it would be the last time I went. Now since I've been home, I've been editing my video, and you know, you kind of relive the holiday and it's like, oh. But if we go back, Darren and Isaac both want to go back. If we go back, I would want to do Universal because they're opening Epic Universe there, which is like a whole Marvel thing. The issue is it is so expensive, it's ridiculous. You can get like this, it's called an ultimate ticket, which means you've got access to all Universal and all Disney parks, but you buy that outside of Disney. To get, like, you get this when you book a budget hotel, which is I think what we'll be doing next time. You get a certain amount of money to spend on food. I think it's like $700, which maybe sounds a lot, but for 3 people for 2 weeks it doesn't go a long way. When you take into consideration how much meals are, we tend to like operate on like snack stuff, or the most we'll have with regards to a meal is maybe a burger, and even that is quite expensive. So if we don't book our park tickets through Disney, we don't get that dining credit, and there's something else we don't get that I can't remember right now. But if I wanted that ultimate ticket, I have to buy it separately, which is the ticket I would like. I might check with a travel agent and see if there's a way around that. The other thing is, if I just wanted to like get a 2-day ticket for Universal so that we could go and visit it a couple of days, that would cost about £800 for the 3 of us, whereas the ultimate ticket is about £1,000 more expensive than the Disney ticket. So you pay £1,000 for 2 weeks access, or you pay £800 for 2 days access. entirely sure how to get around that, but it seems a shame to go all that way and spend all that money and not get to do Universal for the third time. It's so expensive. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. The thing is, what me and Darren would want from a holiday is very different to what Isaac would enjoy. Now Isaac's 12, and I would say we could probably get Disney in one more time before he would be not wanting to go on holiday with his like old parents. Like me and Darren would like to go to Austria, to Germany, to like Catalonia. Would love to go to Canada, but that would be super expensive. But there wouldn't be anything that Isaac would really, what we would enjoy doing. Like I enjoy like, you know, the proper sightsee tours where they actually tell you histories of places and museums and stuff, and exploration just generally, but obviously that would bore the arse off the child. I'm not a beach person. I don't enjoy sitting beside pools all day. I'm not good in direct sun. So the Disney holiday is one that kind of suits all three of us, because all three of us like different aspects. So it's made me think maybe one more time. People said you'll go once and you'll just keep wanting to go back, and I said nah, it's too bloody expensive, and look what's happened. It just takes so long to save, and so long of not doing, like, you know, I watch YouTube channels and people are buying movies and buying t-shirts and buying merch, and it's like, oh god. And I can't afford to do that because my money all goes into it. But the only thing we do as a family is go to the cinema. Me and Darren don't go out and drink, we don't smoke, none of that, none of those like big expense things, and we don't really do anything else. So any money we have that's spare gets put in to a holiday fund, and my mum always helps us. She always gives us something before we go, so we shall see. But what's happening, I am back, nothing. Isaac left his PE kit in school yesterday. When you include the kit, the shoes, the bag that he had to have properly embroidered with his name and stuff, there's nearly 200 quid's worth of actual kit he left behind him at school yesterday. His memory is shocking. He can't remember anything. The lockers are so small they can't fit their PE kit in it. And he doesn't know where his locker is. He's been given the key and the number, but he hasn't been to find where the locker is yet. It's like, oh, for goodness sake. So what's happening this week? It's Tuesday. I'm on my way into my mum's to take her out, hopefully, but she hasn't been out for the past 2 weeks. She's my mum's at the minute. But something we both have in common right now, we're both completely exhausted. I mean, I've put a face of slap on because I'm coming out, but I look tired and sick right now. Maybe I still do, I don't know. Makeup covers a multitude of sins. I wish I had one of those faces where I could just go out and not wear makeup, but I'm not blessed with that. I get told all day how tired and ill I look. You feeling okay? You look really tired, you look really peaky. Yeah, I don't have makeup on, that's all it is. But what was I saying? Yeah, we're both, since I got back from holiday, it's just, I'm battling this exhaustion. And I could understand for the first week or so that it's, you know, it was a lot to put my body through. But 3 weeks and I've still, my mum also completely exhausted. We've done COVID tests, it's not COVID, because that's reared its ugly head again, hasn't it? In the UK there's another dose of that going about. I know a few people have had it, including people out where we live. So this week the main big event, and well, this is a big event for me, the new Saw movie comes out. And I'm gutted because it comes out on Friday night, but I can't go to see it on Friday night because Isaac has scouts. He's got a hike in the forest that's quite close to where we live actually, and parents have to be on call in case the weather turns and stuff. And I can't go see it on opening night. If it was on in the afternoon, I would go see it, but our cinema doesn't release, apart from on a weekend, or cinema just doesn't have enough custom to open during the day, so they open in the evenings. So I'm gonna miss Saw opening evening, and you'll be hard pressed to find a bigger Saw fan than me. So then I want to see it on Saturday, but then Isaac always starts on Saturdays about seeing his mate, and that film's out called The Creator, which I know Isaac wants to see. So it's like, do we go see the creator on Saturday afternoon, and then maybe I'll go in again on Saturday evening to see Saw? I don't know, but I really don't want. I have not even watched a trailer for this movie, guys. I'm so excited about seeing it. I know nothing about it of any description, and you get people that invariably spoil things for you. And I mean, they think they're not spoiling it, and they say, well, it was in the trailer. Well, some people don't watch the trailers. You know, if you watch a movie, keep your trap shut about it after you've seen it, unless, you know, you tell people you're going to spoil it. But I've been caught out so many times by that, so we shall see. Anyway, I'll not prattle on anymore because that sun's really aggravating my eyes. Yeah, so that's it this week. In to see my mum today, and the other thing is Saw comes out this week. So that's about all that's happening, guys. I shall catch up with you later in the week. Hope you enjoyed the old holiday videos on the main channel. I shall talk to you later. Jesus Christ, get a load of this, guys, on the main road. Hello, it's Saturday. We're back to the only filming when I drive in my car. The reason is because when I'm in the house, I'm just in the house doing nothing. I look like death. I don't have any makeup on, so the only time I put makeup on my face is when I'm going out somewhere. So we're going to see the creator this afternoon, and then I'm going in later tonight to see Saw, which I really, really want to see. Just try watching what cars are doing. You know that thing when a car's coming out from the side road and it's creeping and you don't know if it's going to come out or not? So there's nothing really. Is there anything you can think of, any consequence to tell the vlog viewers from this week? Anything that stands out? Isaac went on a 3-hour hike last night with Scouts and he came back, oh, I'm exhausted, and he went straight to bed. There were loads of them doing a camp after, so like they hiked for like 3 hours in, well, it wasn't 3 hours because he was home before the time he was meant to be picked up at, so it couldn't have been 3 hours. But some of them were staying in the forest after, you know, camping, and I feel really bad for them because it wasn't the best of weather, and they were all bound to be knackered from the hike. Isaac was meant to have a friend over today, but the friend's not very well, so we're going to see the creator at the cinema instead, which is getting very good reviews, so looking forward to that. I can't think of anything of any consequence that's happened this week. Isaac has his first winter exam for biology, not this week but the one after, so I would imagine the dates for the others will start, although October is really early. Oh, I know what it is. It's like term, like they gave them one every term, so this will be like the term before Halloween. They call them CM1, which means continuous monitoring 1. Then they'll have another one at Christmas, which will be CM2. One in the New Year, or like Easter, which will be CM3, and then one at summer, which will be CM4, which is the important one. Well, no, at this stage, it's no more important than anything else, but it's the one that sort of, I suppose, is recorded as how your child is doing in each year group. Is the last one they do. So so I can't think. I don't know if I told you that Ruben apparently is on a waiting list now for St. Louis. He went with Isaac to do the 11 plus practice in Lisburn, which if you've been watching for a while you'll have seen all that. He didn't do very well in that test. His mum never told me how he did, but she did say he didn't do very well. He had a tutor for his 11 plus and he didn't pass. Now he has an older brother at St. Louis who has, I don't know, educational issues. I think he has some form of Asperger's, and if his parents had have really pushed, they may have been able to get Ruben in, but they were adamant at the time, no, this is the result he's got. They were very much, oh, it's a fantastic school, it's a great school, it's a wonderful school. And then we found out via another child that he's now on the waiting list for St. Louis, which they didn't tell us, we didn't know. We were told that he's going to St. Louis, so we had Isaac ask him at Scouts, what's going on? And he says, no, he's on a waiting list to get in, so obviously it's not going very well at the new school. He's on a waiting list. And I'm really hoping if he gets in, well, I'll be completely honest, I'm hoping he doesn't get in because Isaac's pulling faces in the back. His behaviour's so poor. He's the one that was hitting Isaac and Isaac stormed out of his house in a mood. They've made up now.
He was the one shouting about rape.
Yeah, he was the one in Scouts, kept shouting about rape and didn't see what the issue was. Pretty much his behaviour is not. If he behaves like that in St. Louis, he will not be in St. Louis for very long, put it that way. But Isaac tends to be very easily led, easily distracted. When he sits with people he's not friends with, he's pulling faces now. When he sits with people he's not friends with, he concentrates and he does well. When he sits with his pals and they like arse about, he doesn't do well. The people he's at that school with are decent kids, so it'll not pull him down that much. But if Ruben goes to that school, it will pull him down massively because Ruben's behaved. Them two have been best friends since preschool until this bit of a tiff they had a while back. I just can't believe Isaac's never told anyone before what Ruben was doing. If I get wind of him doing it again, I will just ban him from saying it. It's just, to allow someone to consistently hit you when they're at your house and to actually remain that person's friend, to me, says that that's acceptable.
He only does it at his house.
I know he only does it at his house.
They might not realise that you're talking.
It's not acceptable.
He only does it because he knows Isaac will hit.
Exactly, that's the problem. He knows he gets away with it, and that's my issue. He shouldn't be getting away with it. And last time Isaac did deck him back, and he ran and told his mum, and the whole big hoo-ha started. We had to go. They had to be collected early and all that. So he's now on the list for Isaac's school. It's like you try really hard to like getting him into Scouts as an example, to try to get away from a certain type of kid, and then they all follow him. So now we've got Robert and Ruben at Scouts. It's like, oh, for God's sake. I think came up online about St. John's Ambulance, which I really wanted to do when I was a kid, but I wasn't allowed to because it would have distracted from school. And I thought that would be a really awesome thing for Isaac to do. Like, I know someone that was in it as a teenager, and they're now a paramedic. But Isaac says, no, I don't want to do that, it's really boring. So that hits that on the head. He's still in Scouts though, but he doesn't want to camp and he doesn't want to walk. So why he's in Scouts is anybody's guess. But it's raining, it's probably really noisy. I'm going to cut off talking because it's probably quite difficult to listen to. I will try and remember. I have a tendency to forget things. I will try to remember to let you know what we thought of the movie. I know quite often I leave the vlog, there's no signing off, we go from one day to the next, there's no sort of tying off a day because I forget. But I'll try to remember to switch you on after we've seen the film to let you know what I thought. Stay tuned, please.
We might be in there. Look, the galactic's on there.
No, that's the one I'm going to see tonight, so. 3? It's not 3. 3's Paw Patrol. Screen 3, the creator, 8.
No.
They've given us tickets for 7:20 tonight, and it says it's Paw Patrol, so I'm certainly not going to go see Paw Patrol. Let's wait and see. Darren's at the counter. I don't know what the hell's going on. Here he comes with his flat cap on.
I really want to do front row again.
Lux?
Yeah.
Has they've charged us the wrong money?
Yeah, £7 extra.
Oh, do you have to pay it?
Yeah.
Oh, bugger. Darren had to pay £7 extra. I'm sure he won't be as pleased, but
It's funny.
right, we are out of the creator. We've just done a little review for it, which I will put up on my main channel. I didn't talk at great length about it, I never do, because I don't like to spoil things for people. We all really enjoyed it. Me and Darren were both 4 out of 5, Isaac was 4.5 out of 5, but big thumbs up from us all. Go see it if you get a chance. I shall be back. I've already bought my ticket to go to see Saw this evening, which I'm looking forward to, but I haven't heard the best of reviews so far, which belies the IMDb rating of 7.4 that it's got at the minute, so we shall see. So we're just going to Tesco. I need to pick up a couple of grocery items before we go home. And other than that, nothing much else to report today, guys. I shall check in maybe tonight, depending. I see it's dark when I come out of the cinema in the car, and you have to put the light on, and you can't drive with the light on, so it's not safe. So I might let you know what I thought of Saw tomorrow when I close off the vlog, because it will be Sunday. I usually close it off on the drive into my mum's, so I shall maybe not see you until then. I'm concentrating now. Oh, that road's closed. Oh, don't tell me Tesco's is shut. Well, that's 400 yards. Right, okay, I shall speak to you guys later. This is a bit of crap filming in it. It's dark. I can only keep this on so long. The game, if you choose to accept it. Guess where we're going, folks? Yes, we are going to see Saw. Right, I'm gonna have to put my interior light out, folks. Can't find it. There it is. Right, that's a great view, isn't it? Right, folks. I'm on my way into the cinema to see Saw. It's dark, I'm in the country, can't keep the interior light on. I shall let you know how it is. So guys, I'm back. I've just recorded my review for Saw X. Sat on the toilet because it was too dark in the car to do it. There were too many people in the car park to put the interior light on, and I know if I leave it till tomorrow, you're just going to get a ton of car noise, so I did it tonight so that you only get a bit of car noise this afternoon. It was pretty average, guys. Pretty much what everyone else is saying. It was fine, it was okay, but it's nothing new. Nowhere near the quality of the first 3 movies, on par with the latter movies. Saw traps weren't anywhere near as vicious as previous ones have been. There was a lad that sat in front of me that covered his eyes every time something harrowing happened. I'm thinking, why are you even here? There were 8 teenage boys that came in and sat right in front of me. There were only 3, 4, 5. There were only 6 of us in the entire cinema. 3 lads who were in my row, who were very loud. A couple that were a bit further forward, and I was in the back row. And these 8 guys came in and sat right across the front of me in the second from back row, just before it started. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I moved because I couldn't see. I'm not the tallest. I'm 5'6", which is about average, but these were all big teenage lads, so I had to move to the side. And one of them stunk to high heaven. The BO was something shocking. This isn't in the other review. This is for you delightful folks. So yeah, it was a bit average. As I say, I reviewed it on the other channel. Didn't go into any detail because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. But the creator, which we went to see earlier today, was so much better. So if you've got a choice between 2 movies to go see at the cinema, go see the creator. It's a much better movie. So with that, I shall go to bed. It's about 20 to 12, 20 to midnight. So I'll go and watch. I'm watching a Korean game show at the minute. The Devil's Plan, I think it might be called. It's like, if you saw this show called The 100, which was very physical, with people having to like wrestle and strength stuff. This one's all mind, this is all mental, and everyone there's super intelligent and smart, and there's these games where they have to outwit each other. I've only watched the first couple of episodes, and it's really, you know, it's difficult, it's confusing, it's like, what you have to do what? So yeah, it's interesting though, I like that kind of thing. So I'm gonna go to bed and watch a bit of that, or a bit of true crime, something or other, and I shall close off the vlog with you tomorrow. Hello guys, it is Sunday. I'm gonna sign this off before I leave, waiting on Darren as usual. We're just about to head into my mum's. Nothing else to tell you. I told you last night, I thought it was okay. But what I don't understand is everybody's saying, well, so many people are saying on Letterboxd it's like the best sequel, it's back to a form. I didn't think so. It was nice to see John Kramer, but other than that, I thought it was mediocre, to be honest. So yeah, into my mum's today. Nothing else really to report. So I'll switch off here, guys. Thank you for watching this week. Next week there are no real plans of any description. I'm getting my roots done on Friday. I don't think there's anything coming up for you. No. Boring week next week. I'll try and keep the waffle down. Thank you for watching. I shall see you next week. Over and out from Kate and Caboodle.